So there was a lot of censorship, and it was just a sign of the times. But you know, the things, for example, I'll give you a quick example if you want. There was a scene where Batman and Robin are in the Batcave. We had brought Batgirl in to see the Batcave, and we'd given her a whiff of bat gas so she wouldn't recognize the Batcave where it was located. And then on the way out, just before we left with her, Batman gave her another whiff of bat gas, and she kind of went to sleep temporarily. And there was some dialogue that Adam and I had where I said to Batman, I said, "Gosh, Batman, you know, Batgirl is really pretty." Oh, don't go away, Adam. He's really embarrassed by this. We want to give them a chance to laugh. So I had that line, "Gosh, Batman, isn't Batgirl, you know, very pretty?" And he had a line that was something like, you know, "Gee, Robin, I'm glad you noticed, you know, it shows that you're, you know, coming of age," or something like that. Well, Adam doesn't make very many mistakes. He really doesn't. But when he messed up 14 takes in a row, I knew there had to be another alternative reason for that. So he's really a very smart man. What he does, he knows that the director at some point is going to panic and get to the point where the director, if we get through the shot, no matter what we say, he's going to say, "Cut, print, let's move on to the next shot." So when we got to that 15th take, and you have to understand, back in 1966, it cost about $30,000 an hour to film Batman. That's what it cost, $30,000 an hour. So we'd probably spent about $17,000, $18,000 in goof-ups. So it came to that last take, and I didn't know it was going to be number 15. I didn't know. All I know is I kept saying my lines, "Gosh, Batman, you know, Batgirl is really very attractive." And I know that Adam remembers the line, but he wouldn't want to say it now, but I'll say it for him. He said, "You know, Robin, I'm glad that you noticed that. It shows the oncoming thrust of manhood." Why Adam and I have such a wonderful relationship, and I really love this man, is he is the wildest, craziest animal on this planet, but he likes to come across very calm and sophisticated, like Winston Churchill. And I think he even, what did you say in your book, that you understood how Charlton Heston felt when he played Moses? So, I mean, you know, this is a great guy. You couldn't work with anybody funnier, crazier, or wilder.
There was a time when, you remind me of something, Burt. There was a time when we were musing. We were trying to solve this heinous crime. And there was a large statuette, if you will, of a golden cat representing Catwoman that she'd left behind or something. Now, we'd done a few takes. I can't.
I think you got it now.
You have to.
And Burt said,
Wait a minute, was this with the two cats that we were trying to put together to make a map, and we put them in a numerical position just under the number 70? Could that have been what you're referring to? That you were cross-eyed in your mask, laughing so hard, and you made me laugh, and we laughed through 12 takes, and the director said we're going to laugh him out of the business? Poor Oscar Rudolph, remember that poor director? Yes.
there was the line, you were saying something to me about the statue.
What did you know?
Come on. And I said, "Don't touch that golden pussy, Robin. It could be radioactive."
From Bat Gas last two golden pussies. You heard it here first.
It's really a stretch. But
There's some little kids up here who
you're
are
a
just...
great audience, and you're nice to put up with this. You know, if you don't keep comedy fresh, you know, it's very difficult to make it work.